U.S. consumers should not have to worry about whether the products that they purchase are tainted by forced labor from China. U.S. workers and producers should not have to compete with companies that rely on forced labor. The problem, as we will hear today, is that even when these audits conform with industry-wide ESG standards, they may not be reliable in the Chinese context. This is both because the companies themselves pay for the audits and have a financial stake in clean findings, and because the PRC, instead of correcting course and ending the use of forced labor, has chosen to retaliate against those who do the audits or cooperate with them. I want to be clear on this point. The PRC government could react to the worldwide concern that has been raised about its use of forced labor by taking the opportunity to end the practice, which, by the way, would be consistent with its obligations under International Labor Organization conventions, all of which China has ratified. Instead, the PRC has taken steps like shutting down the offices of Shenzhen Verite, the Chinese affiliate of the social auditing firm Verite, which is based in my district, reportedly because the company was being a little too accurate about Uyghur forced labor in supply chains. Since 2021, the PRC has adopted laws, regulations, and practices that seem designed to limit the effectiveness of social audits in detecting the presence of forced labor in supply chains. And one example is an anti-foreign sanctions law that has been used at least once to go after a U.S. due diligence firm for collecting Xinjiang-related sensitive information. A second is a broadened definition of espionage that came into play when PRC authorities detained staff at another due diligence firm that was reported to be conducting investigations on forced labor in supply chains linked to Xinjiang. Of 29 firms listed by Social Accountability International as qualified to conduct certification inspections of manufacturers in China, 5 have announced they will no longer conduct social audits in Xinjiang because conditions simply do not allow them to do so.